President Joe Biden is not hiding away from the fact that he didn't have his strongest performance in the first presidential debate for 2024, which featured Biden and former President Donald Trump. Though Trump maybe made up some stories, maybe told some lies, he stood by him, while Joe Biden, through most of the first debate, struggled to even get his words out and even make sense of what he was saying. How about former president, number 44, Barack Obama, chiming in on Joe's slow start? He said, bad debate nights happen, trust me, I know, but this election is still a choice between someone who has fought for ordinary folks his entire life and someone who only cares about himself, between someone who tells the truth, who knows right from wrong, and will give it to the American people straight, and someone who lies through their teeth for his own benefit. Last night didn't change that, and that's why it's so much at stake in November. Joe Biden, during the campaign trail the following day, said, I know I'm not a young man. I don't walk as easily as I used to. I don't talk as smoothly as I used to. I don't debate as well as I used to, but I know what I know. I know how to tell the truth. I know right from wrong, and I know how to do this job. I know how to get things done, and I know what millions of Americans know. When you get knocked down, you get back up, said President Joe Biden. Many stories came out of the first debate, including CNN reporting that people within the Democratic Party on the higher end here were very concerned about how President Biden started and stumbled through his first debate with Donald Trump. And they're concerned with the amount of lies that they believe Donald Trump put out into the atmosphere, that if Joe wasn't sharp enough to debunk some of those lies, what's he's going to do when Trump's team is able to better prepare their guy for the 2024 election? A lot of people on Twitter, like you and me, were kind of all asking the question after President Biden stumbled through that debate. If that's what he's like on a day-to-day basis, that's what the PR team, the White House, trying their best to doctor Biden up for a debate that's very important, going to be viewed by 40, 50 million people. Who's running the country? Listen, this is not a political platform. Y'all know that. I'm just kind of testing something out with news being a little slow in the entertainment realm. I watched a large part of that debate with my wife, thinking to myself, bro, who is the Dun Dada of the country right now? He's the guy making decisions. I understand President Biden's a career politician. I get it. But at the end of the day, more than the years of experience President Biden has in the it's the amount of years that President Biden has spent on Earth. He seemed slow. He seemed old. And I think as a person that's not in the political realm at all, I'm just doing my due diligence as a U.S. citizen, I was very concerned watching that debate. Let me know your thoughts. Obviously, it's the biggest talking point this week in our country. What are your thoughts to President Biden and Donald Trump in their first debate for the 2024 election? How do you feel as a citizen? Do you even want to vote? Do you plan on voting? Has Trump earned your vote back? Let me know. Or earned your vote for the first time, maybe. Time, love, and support is your boy will never take for granted. Not a great start for President Biden. Even he and Barack Obama are admitting that. I'm out. If you are like me and love flexing your NBA knowledge, you should head over to the best place to play fantasy sports. That's Underdog Fantasy. For me, I love the pick'em game. It's super simple to play too. All you got to do is go to the Underdog Fantasy website or app, pick whether a player will have a higher or lower stat line for that game, get all your picks right, and you can win up to 20 times your money. And when you sign up, if you use my code FERRO, your deposit will get doubled. You can't beat that. Again, head over to today's sponsor, Underdog Fantasy's website or app, use my code FERRO, and your first deposit will get doubled. Do you want to see your favorite athlete live in action next time they're in your town? Or do you want to see your favorite artist performing in concert next time they're in a city near you? Head over to the SeatGeek website or app and use my code HoopsFerro for $20 off your first purchase. Make sure you subscribe to the It's Mr. Taliaferro YouTube channel, and hey, donate a super chat. Follow me on Facebook at It's Mr. Taliaferro, cop a supporter badge. The Underdog Fantasy promo code is FERRO. The SeatGeek promo code is HoopsFerro. and follow me on Twitter at itsmrtaliaferro.